Hey Kelly, this is Brandon sending over that short video with a couple of tips in here. Hopefully you guys can utilize right away and better improve your online presence and ultimately get more customers through the door. Um, Probably wondering why I send out these free videos. It's to help small businesses out because I realize that most of the time the people handling this stuff are too busy on the day to day, sometimes even out on the job site, to deal with these kind of things. Sometimes they don't have the know-how, or even the want to. So I extend a helping hand with a few things that hopefully are easy enough for you guys to take care of right away. And then if you find out that you want to take this thing to the next level, really start crushing the competition, you can look back and say, you know what, that Brandon guy kind of knows what he's talking about, and we might, want to take this a little bit further. So, the three things that I go over are some of the things that Google also looks for as far as their algorithms are concerned, on how they rank, businesses on certain pages and rankings. So, first thing is going to be content and keywords. Second thing is going to be citations, and then lastly is going to be backlinks and referring domains. So first thing Google's going to look at is they're going to want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your web page. So just by going in here and adding some more content as far as your industry and what it is you do is going to do you a lot of favors. And then inside that content, we really want keywords. So what I mean by keywords is if you're looking for a location to take over, um, we want to stuff keywords with, plumbing, Green Bay plumbing. If there's a certain niche that you guys like to work with more than others, uh, whether it be, you know, um, leaky pipes or, garbage disposals, make sure those type of keywords are stuffed into the content. So think about it like this. If you were going to use your service, what things are people typing into Google to ultimately get to your website? So those are the type of keywords you're going to want to put inside that 2,000 words of content. So add some more content, good keywords. Give Google a reason to point whoever's typing those words into your website. Hopefully that makes sense. Second thing I talk about is citations. So if I type in the Google search, uh, plumbing Green Bay, you'll see the ads pop up on top, and then ultimately this map pack shows up. So these three businesses are in the map pack because they have citations. And a citation is simply your company name, address, phone number as it's listed on your GMB or the Google My Business when you had to, do that to verify your business or your website on Google. We want to get that out there in as many places as possible, whether it be social media, blogs, the thumbtacks, the Yelps, the Home Advisors, the Angie's Lists. Shout from the rooftops. Get your business out there in as many platforms as possible. Every time you do that, that's a citation. Google looks at that as, cementation that, yeah, that's a legitimate company. They're all over the place. And then ultimately it gets you in the map pack. So even if you get in the map pack and you're not ranked organically below this, you're still on page one. You're still, it's one of the first businesses that potential customers see, to pick in the option of doing business with. So hopefully citations make sense, something you guys can go out there and get more of. And then ultimately, the organic rankings. If you don't find yourself in the map pack, to be listed organically is the next best thing. So ultimately, you'd want to be in the map pack and organically, kind of like this Vern Coomer's Plumbing is. They're number one organically, and they're number one on the map pack. So to find out how that site is doing, to find out how your site is doing, I use a tool called Ahrefs. Anybody can use this. Public knowledge. Does cost a fee monthly to use this tool. Um, but it's going to show basically inside your website um, backlinks, referring domains, the keywords that you're getting pulled for, um, how much traffic it's producing per month. So backlinks, pretty important here. All a backlink is out on different websites, platforms, social medias. You have links out there that if people click on them, it reverts them back to your website offering the services that you provide. So we want to go out there and put out there, put out as many backlinks as possible. The key with this is not to put out backlinks in places or in areas that are irrelevant to what you guys offer. Okay, Google's gonna, it's a smart device. It knows when you're just stuffing numbers out there in irrelevant places just to have backlinks. So make sure they're out there on relevant sites. Um, it's just so it shows good business practices in the eyes of Google. So ultimately, the big thing that this shows is how much traffic is generated through your website monthly. You guys are bringing in 21 people a month through your website. Obviously, a website is a tool. ultimately to bring business in. So when people type in things, they see your business, click on it, call you, turn into customers. So if we go back to that search I did, you can see that once again this #1 ranked organic company. I threw them into Ahrefs as well to kind of see what they're doing, and you can see the backlinks that they got, 860 compared to the 130. A lot more referring domains, a ton more keywords. Ultimately, at the end of the day, they're bringing in 1.4 thousand people to their website monthly. Okay, so you can imagine if you can go from 21 to 1.4 thousand, I think you would agree that that's going to turn into a lot more business. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we want happy customers, satisfied customers, and more customers, because that's more money in the bottom line, the reason we're in business. So hopefully these tips were useful for you. Hopefully you guys can implement these right away, see a little boost, create some more clients, and if you find out that you want to take this to the next level, find yourself where this Burns Coomers is, and start crushing the competition. Again, that's why I extend a helping hand, and hopefully we can tangle up in the future. Irregardless, I'd appreciate a little feedback on the video, whether you thought it was useful or an absolute waste of your time. I got thick skin, so if you didn't like it, I'm okay. You're not going to make me cry, but I would appreciate some feedback either way. Look forward to talking with you in the future. Take care.